Hey, welcome back to Low Nose. In this video, I'm going to give you hands-on impressions of the Zoom H1 handy recorder. Could this be the best all-in-one recorder for beginners looking for that professional sound? Or can professionals find value in this handy little recorder? Stay tuned. All right, now before we start, I just want to let you know that everything you hear in this video is being recorded off the Zoom H1 handy recorder. It's just right now I'm using my lavalier microphone. It's a giant squid lav microphone. And later on in the video, we'll get to how the top two stereo microphones sound. So why am I doing this impressions video? Well, I've got several audio digital recorders that cost far more than this, and they've got far more outputs and inputs. But for some reason, I just find myself coming back to this little guy, mainly because of the portability. I mean, just look at this. I just kind of put it in my pocket, and I'm here talking to you, and that's why I do most of my videos. I really don't want to think about carrying around this big brick of an audio recorder, or kind of sitting it next to me and trying to be mindful of it if I accidentally decide to walk away and have it fall on the floor, which has happened several times. So the portability of this little guy just kind of, I just keep going back to that. Even though the other recorders, it allows me to connect far higher, better microphones. Sometimes I just fall back to the ease and convenience of using this thing. So let's go ahead and show you the features of this little guy here. It's got your display panel, of course, with the VO meters. It's got your time to show you how much time you have left to record, and also the time that you're recording at so far. Battery meter. Your low input lets you know that if it's on or not. Of course, you got a big fat recording button there. You can't miss that. Headphone jack, volume control, your micro SD card. Here's the panel you can open up right here. It's a little flimsy. I hope it doesn't fall off over time, but it's there. I don't know why you'd want to take it out anyway. Reason being is you've got your USB access here, so you can just grab your files off of it from right here after, by connecting to the computer. Power button, trash button, previous, play, pause, and then skipping forward. And you got your input level here for your microphones, whether it be a lavalier mic that you have going through the line in, or up here, whichever one is activated at the moment. All right. And also, I want to talk about the back part of it as well. We have your low cut filter. I like to have this on. This takes away that low rumbling noise that you have that may be caused from just room noise in general, or your AC, or maybe the computer humming in the background. That'll help reduce that noise dramatically. Auto level. This kind of rides your level, so it kind of keeps it at one place. Think of it as if you were like doing a man on the street and you had three people in front of you and you wanted three different opinions. Hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? What do you think about this? They're not all going to talk at the same level. You might have a soft person, a loud person, maybe someone in the middle. This will help regulate your levels so they all sound like they're talking at the same level. Me, I'm in perfect control of the area that I'm recording, so I don't need that extra help as far as my audio. And on top of that, whatever you record at is what you're working with. So that's something I could, me personally, just kind of work in post. But it's a nice little feature to have. You've got your recording format. You can either record at WAV or MP3. For WAV, you have the option to record at 44,100 kilohertz at 16 or 24 bit. That's CD quality audio. Or you have the option of recording 48,000. Did I say 4,400? I don't know, 44,100, you know what I mean. 48,000 kilohertz, yeah, and 16 or 24 bit, that's DVD, that's what I'm using right now. If I'm gonna do a video here in front of you, I'm gonna record at 48 and 24 bit. And if you want to do MP3, you got the option to record the MP3 at 56, 92, 128, 192, 320 kilobits. It's fine. I'd probably use that if maybe you want to record something at a concert or maybe a lecture hall. That gives you a good recording and far more space to record your stuff. I think right now, since I'm recording at 48, I have a 2 gigabit memory card on this. It takes up to 32 gigabits, but I have a 2 gigabit card right now. And when I put on 4824, 40 kilohertz, 24 bit, it gives me like maybe 2 hours of record time. If I were to throw this into MP3, at the highest MP3, 320 kilohertz, it gives me like 13 hours. So, the space is different, but of course you have more information, a WAV file. at 48, so you have more to work with as far as post-production is concerned. Another thing I like about this is I've probably done about 30 recordings on this thing, and each recording has probably gone maybe like an hour long. And to tell you the truth, one AA battery, and I'm still at full bars. So this guy is such a, it's a lot of bang for the buck. This little guy's only $99, and I'm just far and away impressed by the overall value of this guy. Now let's do some a test on the onboard microphones. I think these microphones, let's just say if you're starting off YouTube or something, you just need a microphone, and you can't afford the audio recorder and microphone setup, or like a mixer, audio recorder, and a microphone. Could you use this as an all-in-one for like a microphone, recorder, and then of course you just throw into your computer and just kind of do what you want? I'm gonna set this up as a microphone in front of my webcam, and we'll see how it sounds as far as maybe like a YouTube microphone. Let's do it right now. All right, so let's do a test of the stereo microphones on the top. As you can see right now, I have it on a little tripod, and I'm having it set up just as if I was just actually using as a microphone. Now I've done this before, so at a certain point where it just kind of sounds like there's a point where it sounds like a far away recorder, and then of course like a microphone. But you can probably do it. The sweet spot's probably around here. I've got it on a tripod, like I said before. And I do think the audio on this, as far as using it as a microphone for maybe spoken word, is a decent microphone. If it's just one person talking, and if it's just the only audio you're hearing on a video, then you're not really going to tell the difference between it's not really a good sounding quality. You really tell the differences between various microphones and recorders when you're using multiple different microphones together. That's when you actually can see a difference. But if you're seeing a video like this one, you're just hearing like one recorder, then you're just gonna there's nothing wrong with that audio. I'm gonna do a step back so you can get an idea of the stereo imaging of this. Well, I'll start right here. Okay, so right now it is the microphone's pointing at me, and if I go over here, then you should be hearing it from the left side, the left imaging of it. And then when I come right here, it's straight. Okay, I'm backhand on, and then when I'll come over here, then I'm talking on the right side of it. So you do have that stereo imaging. And then I'll step back further, give you that far sense away, like I told you. Okay, so now I'm just recording from back here, and now you've got that spatial sense. And I'll do a test where I'm actually talking to you from over here, and I'm talking to the left side of you, and I'll go ahead and I'll walk over here, and then you should hear more on. Oh, I'm just destroying my office. On the right side. So I think as far as what it is and what this little guy can do, it's the handy recorder. It's recording your audio. It's got the microphone part right here, what I think sounds pretty decent for what it is. And especially if you're a beginner, I think this guy does it really well. Now I'm going to take you outside and kind of show you the pluses of having something compact. The versatility of this is just, I think it's pretty good. So let's go outside and do some more tests on this. All right, so right now I'm outside. I'm using my little recorder, and just to show you the versatility, I'm actually just gonna walk away, and actually see how just convenient it is, and all I have to do is just hide my wires, and I'm just a part of it. If you're just hiding your wires as well, then you can actually just film the scene that you want, and it's just like this. So it might be a little windy since the wind is, let me turn around so the wind's not hitting the microphone. But yeah, great little tool for outside as well. And I don't have this bulky recorder on me. I mean, yeah, I can use wireless, but if you don't have $500 to spend on wireless lavalier mics, then this is a really good option. All right, so let's go back inside. All right, so let's recap. For $99, I think you get a really good microphone / recorder in this little package. Small enough to do what you want to do. The stereo recording has a nice sound for just dialogue. It does a really good job as far as picking up the ambiance of everything else if you're trying to get kind of like stereo imaging recording. Great for making sound effects. Great microphone if maybe you're on YouTube and you just got like your little webcam and you want that nice microphone sound, it does that really good as well. If let's just say you can't afford a lavalier mic, a wireless lavalier mic set, you can just get these $99. You could probably get the same lavalier mic that I use, and you just kind of use that, tuck it away, put it in the back of the pants or in a pocket, or just kind of stick it somewhere within a wardrobe, and you still get that professional sound, that wireless look. And the versatility is there, man. It's just like, it's a great sound for a nice, great sound, great price. And for the size of it, it's just like, you can just do so many things with it. You know, I'm a fan. And for some reason, it just keeps me coming back to this little set to record my audio. You know, I keep finding myself to think of reasons to go back to my higher end stuff, but it's just like, you know, I just need a running gun. I just need to put some good audio. I need to put some good audio out there, and you know, without a direct comparison, you're not going to need that. Oh, first, let me bring that up. I mentioned a lot of the positives, but let me mention some low end stuff. First, it's direct comparison. While this is a great microphone, and while you know everything that you can connect to it is a great option, when you put it side by side by something with a really professional or high quality grade, you can hear the differences. You know, and that's only when it becomes apparent, like, oh, okay, so there is a difference. But if this is the only thing you're listening to, then it's going to sound just great. Some other low points, you know, there are no XLR inputs, so your options to what you want to connect to this thing are very limited, and you're only limited to the stereo headphones. Stereo microphones on the top, and of course the line in. Oh, that's right, the USB microphone. The USB connection to it. With my other higher end audio recorders, I can connect this directly to the computer, and I can record. I can connect it to my computer, and it turns that device into an audio interface. I can't do that with this. And also, let's just say I don't want to use an interface. So with my other recorders, I can connect that to the computer, or like maybe an AC outlet, and it would give me like it would still give, no, I'm sorry. If I connect to the computer, I can't record and use the power from the computer at the same time. It just won't do that. I have to use the AC adapter that's provided with the accessory kit. So that's a little bummer, but still not a deal breaker. I mean, like I said, I did 30 recordings on one AA battery, and it's still at max power. So, you know, I got nothing to complain about that. Overall, I really like this handy recorder, the Zoom H1 handy recorder. And it's great, man. If you're starting off, get it, man. It's a really good tool to have in your set, especially if you're starting off. If you're a professional, I say get it. It gives you a lot of versatility. If you need different miking options, this will give you that additional option, you know, that you want. It's really good, you know. Yeah, I consider myself professional, semi-professional, sort of, you know, but I'm very happy with this. Keep going back to it. Okay, guys, so that's the Zoom H1 handy recorder. If you like this video, go ahead, leave a like. If you have any comments or questions about this little recorder, or maybe the microphone that I'm connected to it, or maybe any other scenarios that you're wondering how this may perform, go ahead, leave a comment in the bottom below. Still making video, guys, so go ahead, please subscribe if you don't want to miss any videos. Until then, I'm low for low nose. I'm just like you, man. I got questions, I'm looking for answers, and I'm making the videos. So until then, I'll catch you in the next video, guys. Later. Bye.